The tire industry is splitting in two right now, and most drivers have absolutely no idea which side they are standing on. Some brands are hemorrhaging inventory off lots at clearance prices so deep they would make a discount retailer blush, while others cannot keep shelves stocked because their products actually earn repeat buyers. This is not a minor market shift. This is a full-scale restructuring of who wins and who disappears. Not long ago, names like Firestone and Michelin were household staples. Today, some of those brands are running desperation sales, while Michelin and Continental are quietly printing money from cult-like loyalty and wait lists at premium dealerships. Here is the thing. The consumer is no longer the one being protected here. The showroom is. Here is what the dealerships will not tell you. The cheapest tires on the rack almost always cost you more than the premium options sitting 2 shelves above them. Rapid tread wear, uneven compound degradation, and premature replacements are quietly draining your wallet one rotation at a time, and no salesperson is going to sit down and calculate that long-term cost per mile for you. Why would they? They profit from the replacement cycle. Smart buyers in 2026 are not chasing discounts anymore. They are chasing longevity. The difference between a tire that dies at 25,000 miles and one that hits 90,000 is not just rubber, it is thousands of dollars in hidden savings, fewer alignment headaches, and the kind of peace of mind that no warranty brochure ever truly captures. Stick around until the end, because the final brand on this list is practically the industry's North Star, and its real-world mileage numbers will genuinely shock you. The failures 1. GoodRide. Let's start where the carnage is most obvious. GoodRide built its reputation entirely on one premise, being cheap, and for a brief window in the mid-tier budget market, that was enough. Fleet buyers grabbed them, cost-conscious commuters grabbed them, and the brand rode a wave of good-enough sentiment straight into mainstream visibility. But here is where it gets truly ugly. The real-world lifespan of a GoodRide tire sits somewhere between 20,000 and 25,000 miles. That is not a typo. In a segment where even mid-range competitors routinely hit 60,000, GoodRide is a dinosaur in automotive terms, lumbering, outdated, and burning through tread like it has somewhere to be. Consumer complaint volumes have skyrocketed over the last 3 years, and inventory overstock is piling up in remote regional lots because nobody is reordering. The why is not complicated. GoodRide uses cheap rubber compounds with inconsistent tread architecture, and the parent company has shown zero appetite for R&D investment. Translation, they are selling you a tire engineered to cost less to build, not engineered to last longer on your car. And get this, if you replace GoodRide tires 2 or 3 times over the life of a vehicle, you have already spent more than you would have on a premium brand the first time. Bottom line, GoodRide is like bubble gum on asphalt, cheap, sticky, and gone before you know it. 2. Michelin. If GoodRide is the budget trap, Michelin is the budget trap with false advertising on the box. Promoted aggressively as affordable alternatives to established brands, Michelin tires entered the North American market with genuine momentum. Then the real-world data started coming in. The lifespan hovers between 20,000 and 30,000 miles. And the real kicker is the variance. Michelin's manufacturing quality control is notoriously inconsistent across production batches, meaning you might get a tire that performs adequately and one from the same pallet that cracks prematurely under normal thermal stress. That kind of unpredictability is unacceptable in a safety-critical component. Aging factory infrastructure and parent company neglect have created a product that functions more like a lottery ticket than engineered rubber. You might get lucky. Mostly you lose. Here is the thing about Michelin that makes it particularly dangerous. It targets buyers who are already financially stretched. When a budget-conscious driver spends money they cannot easily spare on a tire that fails in 18 months, the economic damage compounds fast, uneven wear patterns hammer your alignment costs, premature replacement hammers your maintenance budget, and the resale value of your car quietly suffers because a sharp-eyed buyer at trade-in time absolutely notices what is sitting under your wheel wells. Translation, Michelin's low sticker price is a down payment on a much larger bill. 3. Firestone. Specific models. Now, Firestone deserves some nuance here, because this is not a full brand condemnation. Firestone has legacy, history, and some genuinely competent product lines. But here is where it gets truly frustrating. The Destination series, one of their most heavily marketed lines, consistently fails to deliver on its advertised longevity, and millions of drivers are buying it based on a warranty number that almost nobody actually hits. The warranty claims 70,000 miles. Real-world testing and independent consumer reports regularly land in the 50,000 range. That gap between promise and performance is not a rounding error. That is a systematic overstatement. And get this, the reason is baked right into the compound formula. Firestone's Destination line prioritizes a softer, comfort-focused rubber blend that delivers a smooth, quiet ride in the short term, but accelerates tread wear at a rate that quietly humiliates the warranty sticker in your glove box. The platform architecture behind these tires optimizes for ride comfort metrics rather than longevity engineering. The consumer impact is direct. You are paying a mid-premium price for a tire that behaves like a budget option over time, requiring early replacement and generating maintenance costs that were never part of your original budget calculation. Bottom line, Firestone destination is like a promises-only stock rally. Great charts on the showroom floor, deeply underwhelming returns when the real numbers land. And before we move on, if this breakdown is already saving you money, hit that subscribe button right now. We do this every week. Every video is built to stop you from making the expensive mistake that nobody at the dealership warned you about. The winners for Michelin. Michelin does not need an introduction, but it absolutely needs a proper explanation because too many buyers dismiss it on price without understanding what that price is actually buying them. This is the gold standard, not because of marketing, because of engineering discipline that is decades ahead of the competition. The Michelin warranty sits at 80,000 miles and real-world testing consistently pushes past 90,000, with documented cases reaching 95,000 miles under normal driving conditions. That is not an outlier. That is the result of Max Touch compound technology, a rubber formulation engineered to distribute contact pressure evenly across the entire tread surface, dramatically slowing the degradation rate that kills cheaper tires. Translation: the tire wears evenly, slowly, and predictably, which is exactly what bulletproof engineering looks like in practice. The consumer impact goes beyond just mileage. Michelin tires carry high residual values in the used car market, meaning a vehicle shod with a known quality tire commands more at trade-in time. Dealer waitlists for specific Michelin performance fitments are real. The R&D investment that goes into each product cycle is genuinely staggering compared to the budget tier. Here is the thing. Michelin is the tortoise that beat the hare, except in this version the tortoise was also running in a race car. The upfront cost is higher. The long-term cost is substantially lower. The math is not complicated. 5. Continental. Continental has done something quietly remarkable over the last decade. It has transformed from a respected mid-tier player into a legitimate longevity benchmark, and most consumers have not fully caught up to where this brand actually sits today. That is your advantage if you pay attention. The warranty range lands between 70,000 and 80,000 miles, with all-season performance that holds up across temperature ranges in ways that cheaper tires simply cannot match. The EcoPlus compound technology and Comfort Ride formulations are not marketing language. They are real engineering choices that balance tread life, thermal management, and wet weather grip in a way that consistently earns Continental top marks in independent testing. Consistent consumer reports back this up year after year, which in a market cluttered with inflated claims is genuinely rare. The real kicker is what happens to your overall vehicle ownership cost when you mount quality rubber. Grip levels stay elevated throughout the tire's lifespan, meaning your braking distances remain predictable. Your alignment costs stay controlled because the tread is wearing evenly, rather than generating the erratic wear patterns that torture suspension components. Bottom line, Continental is like a fine Swiss watch, precise, dependable, and engineered to function properly long after cheaper alternatives have given up. Are you seeing these trends in your area? Are budget tires flooding your local lots? Or are dealers near you actually prioritizing quality fitments? Drop your experience in the comments. We read every single one, and your data helps us build these investigations. 6. Bridgestone. Dula H/L Alenza. Plus, what happens when a tire manufacturer stops chasing short-term price competitiveness and commits fully to the highway touring segment. The result is a tire that carries an 80,000-mile warranty and earns it through advanced polymer blend technology specifically engineered for long-haul tread retention. Real-world highway testing confirms the numbers. The compound formulation resists the kind of high-speed thermal degradation that quietly destroys cheaper tires on interstate driving, which is where most tire wear actually accumulates for the average commuter. Here is the thing, highway miles are often treated as easy miles, but sustained high-speed friction is brutal on inferior rubber. Bridgestone built the Alenza Plus specifically to win in that environment. Translation: if you spend significant time on motorways and highways, this tire is engineered for exactly your use case. Highway royalty, smooth, durable, and deeply respected by long-distance enthusiasts who have done the mileage math. 7. Goodyear. The Goodyear Assurance Max Life carries an 85,000-mile warranty and real-world mileage. Testing regularly lands between 80,000 and 95,000 miles. That kind of consistency is not an accident. It is the product of a brand with serious parent company R&D support and a compound formula built around the word balance. balanced weather performance, balanced treadwear distribution, balanced long-term reliability. And get this, Goodyear's premium positioning means their quality control infrastructure is genuinely robust. The manufacturing variance that makes Salem such a gamble simply does not exist at this tier. What you buy is what you get, mile after mile after mile. Bottom line, Goodyear assurance. MaxLife is like a dependable accountant who quietly saves you money every single mile while you are focused on everything else. Unexciting in the best possible way. 8. Hankook. Here is where the smart value conversation gets genuinely interesting. Hankook's touring H/T models carry a 90,000-mile warranty, higher than Michelin, higher than Continental, and real-world mileage testing confirms that the compound actually delivers on that number. For a brand that carries a significantly lower sticker price than the top European tier, that performance gap is almost counterintuitive. The durability compound and tread design combination Hankook deploys in their touring lineup reflects genuine engineering investment, not marketing inflation. Here is the thing, this is not a tire cutting corners on compound quality to hit a price point. This is a brand that has strategically undercut premium competitors on price while matching them on the metric that actually matters, how long the tire lasts on your car. Translation, Hankook is value that refuses to quit. And in 2026's cost-conscious market, that positioning is close to bulletproof. 9. Yokohama Avid Ascend GT LX. Yokohama rounds out this list with the kind of consistent mid-tier dominance that rarely generates headlines but absolutely generates repeat buyers. Avid Ascend GT and LX models both carry 85,000-mile warranties and hit those numbers with the kind of regularity that independent testing organizations have come to expect from this brand. All-season reliability is baked into the compound architecture, and the even-wear performance in standardized tread depth testing puts Yokohama solidly in the upper tier of the segment. And get this, consumer ratings for this line have been consistently strong for years, which in an era of inflated reviews and paid endorsements means something real. Bottom line, Yokohama is the quiet achiever, delivering longevity without the hype, without the premium price tag, and without the replacement cycle that budget brands quietly depend on to keep your money flowing in their direction. The automotive market in 2026 is a battlefield between brands that are engineered to burn through your wallet and brands that are engineered to outlast your expectations. On one side, cheap tires lure buyers with low sticker prices while demanding multiple replacements, delivering subpar performance, and generating a hidden cost per mile that no salesperson will ever voluntarily calculate in front of you. On the other side, premium and smart value brands like Michelin, Continental, and Hankook dominate real-world roads by delivering longevity, reliability, and the kind of consistent performance that makes you forget your tires exist, which is exactly how a good tire should work. Before you walk into a tire shop for your next set, look past the marketing. Look past the showroom hype and even past the warranty number printed on the sticker. Check independent, real-world mileage tests. Read consumer reports that come from actual drivers putting actual miles on actual roads. And calculate your long-term cost per mile, because one bad choice today can cost you thousands over the life of your vehicle in ways that never show up on a single receipt. The real kicker is that the math always favors quality. It just requires someone willing to do it honestly. Hit subscribe if you want the unfiltered truth about what the automotive industry is actually doing to your budget in 2026. We expose the brands quietly bleeding loyal customers dry. We identify the ones worth every dollar, and we do it every single week without a filter. Our next deep dive is going to make some very powerful people in this industry very uncomfortable. You do not want to miss it.